Fighting is meaningless.
Time to twirl!
That'll take more than nap time.
You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl!
That'll take more than medicine.
Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Nap time.
You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Fighting is meaningless.
You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl!
That'll take more than medicine.
Oh dear! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
See? That was easy.
You're Gepard's sister, all right.
Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross it. It's a place too cold to bear, covered in snow and ice. The guys doing the scientific research don't have time to worry about the surroundings. The restricted zone front line is on the other side of the gear bridge. If we want to progress further north,
Exactly.
let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get... I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Gepard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous, don't you? Danheng! Teach me some more High Elder magic! You worry about him?
He's a Landau. Nope. This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear bridge should have a similar terminal.
I never would have guessed that Gepard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personnel. Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone... What are you talking about? I think the guards must have done this intentionally. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
Grania was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself. That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the Gear Bridge terminals. That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you'd...
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass. Yo! Evening, soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal, so if you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Ah, darn. This guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him.
Done? Hey, Dunn!
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool.
Pleased to meet you.
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's the guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
Could you be any less discreet?
Anything wrong done?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Gepard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha. Captain Gepard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done. This concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day, you must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Move carefully.
Time to twirl!
Time for a shot.
On my mark! Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
No interest in conflict.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Just give it up!
Nap time.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
You won't get away.
Too late to repent.
Naughty child.
Much obliged.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl! Barely felt it.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Time for a shot.
Stay close! Not a step back!
Time to twirl! Connection.
Just in time. Just a little something. In keeping.
Much obliged.
Nap time.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Serval?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it! The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy. We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Dunhung! Teach me some more High Elder!
I see you. I see you.
Time to twirl! You don't look so good. Hi-ya!
I have something for you.
I've no interest in conflict.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! You don't look so good. Hi-ya! Honored to meet me.
Time for an overhaul.
Time to twirl!
Fighting is meaningless.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Need a doctor?
Don't worry
What are you
about me.
looking at?
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Time to twirl! You don't look so good. Honored to meet me.
Barely felt it.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
Time to twirl!
Too late to repent.
Let me tend your wounds. Oh, what are you looking at?
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
We're in.
Oh, it's open! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Dun!
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system? Not that. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs! Gear bridge control terminal. Ha! Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
Well, either we reason with them or charge straight through the blockade.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go! There we go!
Move carefully.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Time for an overhaul.
You won't get away.
Need a doctor? Hiya! Honored to meet me.
I have something for you.
Time to shove what's in your prescription!
Much obliged.
Let me tend your wounds.
You won't get away.
Oh dear.
Time for an overhaul.
Time to twirl!
Fighting is meaningless.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Need a doctor? Spider-Man!
Don't worry
What are
about
you
me.
looking at? Let me tend your wounds. Hiya! Honored to meet me.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Energy restored, system online, certification enabled. Come on, come on! 40%, 65%. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move. Perfect. Okay, we need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem. Your brother may be there.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if we do, we'll just have to try and talk to him.
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance, or less.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Jafard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Serval. It really is.
Wait, Jafard! Listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. Step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the Eternal Freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people... The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyal... Guards! Formation! Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them!
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia's afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard Restrict. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Can ordinary men?
Serval.
Resistance is futile! Need I teach someone a lesson? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out!
Let me tend to your wounds. Look, listen, feel.
Sayas Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Stay focused. Take courage.
Mediocre.
You won't get away!
0 points. Next.
You don't look so good. Huh? Yeah!
Fail. Get out.
Time to twirl!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
One at a time. Time to twirl! I won't break. Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Much obliged.
I'm asking the questions.
Time to twirl! Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Hi-ya!
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Your treatment's not done yet! Rebooting!
Our position is solid.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Might be 10 to your wounds. Gotta get those vitamins! How appropriate.
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
On my command. For glory.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Gepard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Bronya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Gepard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
There's nothing more to say, Gepard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives. For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Klepoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us. As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. So, have you made up your minds? Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come!
Steel yourselves!
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Time to twirl! Let me tend to your wounds. How appropriate.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! What are you looking at?
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Need a doctor? Honored to meet me. How many of them are there?
The more the merrier. These guys are nothing. Hold the line.
Let me tend your wounds. Spider-Man! How appropriate. appropriate.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Mediocre.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Already felt it.
I told you, Gepard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to!
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close. But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening. Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Is this the Fragmentum Gepard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance. Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually. And don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source. Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the Fragmentum.
We're deep inside the fragment. Let's look for other...
This is... Bronya's! Right. She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Kokoli?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the Fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
No.
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub looking?
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the Fragmentum. However... There's no other way.
It worked, right? But the gate did...
Are there...
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily.
Look, over there!
Oh, I see it too.
I'm asking questions. Test. 0 points.
Time to twirl! Hiya! Honored to meet me.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! How am I gonna get that time back? looking at?
I have something for you.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Oh dear. Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
Seems like it. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism?
There's no switch.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Got a lot
Your
of
answers?
nerve.
Answer me.
You don't look so good. What are you looking at?
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
I'm asking questions. Just 0 points.
Time to twirl! I told you they were sick. A little something for everyone. Success!
I want to ask you a question. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard. Well? This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate?
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Bronya may well be the bait.
Dan Heng's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Need a doctor?
Time for an overhaul.
You won't get away.
I'm asking questions.
I told you they were sick. Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're once...
Are the...
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Check.
If there were, they...
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it!
Never forget! Need I teach someone a lesson?
For your sins! You bully! Time to squash your prescription!
Much obliged.
Retribution!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
For your sins!
What are you looking at?
The redemption.
Treatment's not over! Rebooting!
Answer me!
Honored to meet me.
I have something for you.
Prayers won't help you.
Your answers?
A doctor never stops learning.
The redemption.
Don't get careless. Nap time.
What are you looking at?
For your sins.
Time to squash your prescription! Appropriate.
Hold your breath. Retribution.
I'm okay. Naughty child.
For your sins.
Honored to meet me.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Execute the judgment.
I'm okay.
I won't believe it's not over!
I have plenty of medicine at the ready.
Walk lightly! Happy!
Nap time.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
The redemption. Never forget.
Need a doctor? look lightly.
What are you looking at?
Connection.
I'm okay.
For your sins.
Let me tend your wounds.
The redemption.
Need a doctor?
I'll be more careful. Nap time for a shot.
Himiko, you can leave any contingencies to me.
We meet again. A pleasant surprise.
Victory means
The redemption. Prayers won't help you.
Move carefully.
naughty child.
Do you admit this crime?
Let me tend your wounds.
Hold your breath.
I'm okay.
For your sins.
Treatment's not over.
His body isn't that frail. The sanctuary is but a vision. Don't worry about me.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
No one missed it with a Marstruck.
That's better.
Too late to repent.
Naughty child.
Need a doctor?
Retribution.
I'm okay.
For your sins.
This can't be.
Time to show you what's in your prescription!
Motor function restored.
Execute the
You
judgment.
can't hurt me. By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marstruck!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
For your sins.
You don't look so good.
The redemption. Prayers won't help you.
Just in time. Just a little something. In keeping.
Motor function restored.
Naughty child. Nap time.
You bully!
It's time.